Bring the flavor to the fish, bring the flavor to the rice. Who's the number one spice? Who's the number one spice?
From the stage to the state assembly, Zohran Mamdani, a frontrunner for New York City mayor, still lists self-employed rapper among his jobs despite his political ascent. Born in Kampala, Uganda, to acclaimed filmmaker Mira Nair and academic Mahmood Mamdani, Zohran moved with his family to New York at age 7. He holds a degree in Africana Studies from Bowdoin College and honed his commitment to housing justice working as a foreclosure prevention counselor in Queens. Before politics, he performed under the names Young Cardamom and later Mr. Cardamom, blending East African and Indian roots in hip-hop.
When you had like number one spice, and when you had a few other hits that like Kampala again is a small town, celebrities walk around, it's not like you have to like hunt them down, they're there in daily life. So around that time he probably was to be recognized when he would spend, go on TV for interviews or on radio for interviews, when his music video was going around on TV. So around that time people would definitely recognize him. I think now that probably sort of forgotten about him a little bit, but when this news came out and he was everywhere, he was in the papers like, oh, Ugandan made it to New York, and then people would talk about Nyige Nyige and talk about, the tracks that he made. So, now again, probably if he comes back to Uganda, if he walks around the streets, people would probably recognize him.
His track, Unone Spice, featured in the film Queen of Katwe, directed by his mother, and showcased his cultural storytelling through music.
Origins of India, but born in Eugene. Rock brown skin, Bandimona, Uganda, Yembeko, Muru, Zogone, Uganda. So I take my Macabera, get it like a banda, cause I wanna eat it early, silver full of machetanda. Jabba was a part, now it's the whole me, Rubitano, yeah, bay, quata quata kudiro. Quata quata kudiro. Quata quata kudiro. Quata quata kudiro. Kudiro.
I learned about him in the morning, and actually I didn't realize, because I wasn't aware of how the system works. So at first I actually thought he'd been elected mayor, which was funny. And then it was only a couple of hours later where I was like, oh no, wait, he's just he's been elected as the candidate now. So yeah, I mean, kind of unreal, to be honest. Obviously it's not the same as being mayor. That would be a completely other step.
Go ahead, make a rap for your nanny. It's a rap. Get the guap, spin the rack on your nanny. Come through, give a dab to your nanny. If you really feeling good, spin a track for your nanny. Go ahead, make a rap for your nanny. It's a rap. Get the guap, spin the rack.
His artistic and political identities overlap more than one might think. As he told the Washington Post, being a C-list rapper taught him grassroots organizing, mobilizing communities, spreading messages, and building presence. Those who saw him perform at Uganda's Nyege Nyege Festival remember him as a bold and fresh presence. We knew who he was, says co-founder Derek DeBrew. What made him special is that he owned who he was.
In our community, in our group of friends, we kept on, reposting, I mean, obviously we didn't use the festival page, to advocate for politics. But amongst, everybody as a person and some of the artists, everyone from our community was really rooting for him. And I mean, we knew who he was. So it was really exciting to see that a person like him, from his background, and also not shying away from his background. I think this is what made him so special, is that he sort of owned who he was. Like seeing him like eating with his hands, like and hanging out with people and cracking jokes and also being really fresh in his communication and at the same time being very candid and straightforward about his program. You know, this was
Back on your nanny. Come through, give a dab to your nanny. If you're really feeling good, spin a track for your nanny.
Campaign supporters echo the sentiment. Magnus Thompson, a Danish producer who worked with Zohran on his music, said he was delighted that Mamdani remained true to his democratic, socialist beliefs, even after entering politics.
Very interesting people now. You know, people like Bernie and AOC, who I think even, you know, people who don't live in America kind of look up to them as well, or kind of like at least places like, you know, Austria or Denmark, where I'm originally from, which are kind of more social democracies. They don't seem like extreme people to us. They're very, those kind of policies are very normal, and so those are the kind of people we can relate to, and it's cool that he's kind of in that world, you know. It'd be a different story if he was doing something wildly different or something that I didn't agree with, you know. So it's cool that he's, you know, doing what he's doing, and I'm sure that's because of his upbringing as well, you know.
Kinda, tell me if you feel it. Kinda, do it when you're ready. Kinda, kinda is up in the
Mamdani's blend of music, multicultural narrative, and progressive politics positions him uniquely, an authentic voice in a campaign that resonates with digital-savvy, diverse New Yorkers.
Anaduku dance high caliber. People like it, Basaya Balaba. Assassi, Mardadi, Fisasi, Kanda Milani, Tebutu, Fisase. Too much beauty, you don't need a dress. Bring it up, yo, Jibunana. Hiluzaidi, Jabanana. Talkum Kul Kandamana.
Chop, chop, chop it up. Chop, chop, chop it up. Chop, chop, chop it up. Chop, 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 chop it up.
Kinda, NYC Kinda, be a bad belly. Kinda, tell me if you feel it. Kinda, do it when you're ready. Kinda, Kabina Kanene. Kinda, hands up in the air like. Kinda, NYC Kinda, be a bad belly. Kinda.
every